This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, A Better Road Planner, Elbilmek, Kempower and Bilkomponenter.
Yo, what's up? This is Mercedes eVito. It's the same battery as the EQV, and in this video I'm going to test to see what happens if you go down to complete zero until the car stops. We'll measure the buffer below 0% and then also see how we can recover. So, you know, this is 100 kilowatt hour battery, and then it's claimed to have 90 kilowatt hour net capacity, but then in the test with the EQV actually 4 years ago, or was it 5 years ago? And the test I did recently now with the eVito, I can only get 54.6 kilowatt hour. Consistent every time. But yeah, so that means the car is hiding a massive buffer or something. Is it? Well, let's find out. You see, we're down to 9% and we have 36 kilometers of range. So you're gonna see now, there's still no power limit. You see all the bars here are available. So full power for now, but okay. I'm gonna drive now the route. Well, I navigated initially, but then it wanted to add charging stops. I don't want that to happen. Well, actually, we can do that here. But see, it will add charging stops. But I need to configure this. I have to go here, and then you go to this, and then, well, okay, here, yeah, we just say minimum. Okay, then it should not bug me about things. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we're now around Kløfta, and it's gonna be dark by the time I run out of juice. So you see, it's already 21:19. Still have 7% left. So what I'm gonna do is go to that WinXP place, and then just shoot the thumbnail shot first, and then we go deep, real deep. Well, this is probably going to be good enough. We just have to like this, and then okay, let's take a couple of shots here. Yeah, it's still kind of bright outside. Well, you're gonna love the Nordic summers. So now we're just trying to drive it low in the motorway, but yeah, and eventually we go to the side road. But at 5% we start seeing some power limit. One of the bars or whatever is gone over there. Okay, still keeps going. At 4% we have 70% power left, so it seems like it has even and gradual power drop or power limit. Right, at 3% and 50% power left, we get the turtle mode. Oh, the red turtle is here. Yeah, well, it's red there, and then it's a yellow turtle on the other side there. So, or tortoise to be correct. Yeah, I think we should get over to the side road soon. We're still on the autobahn here. All right, we're now safe at the side roads. This is it. We are at 0%, 0 kilometer. So now I'm gonna reset this trip meter. Yes, but it's not totally accurate also. So I want to reset this, which has decimal. Yes, and then we drive. We still have. Wait, okay. Let's see. Start there. No, we don't have that much power. There. We still have around, I don't know, what is this? 45% power limit. Let me see. Oh, if I floor it, kinda. Well, it is kind of sluggish. Let me see. Okay, the message here is a blocker, so I cannot get rid of it. But you can see that it is slow. It's like a TDI without the T. Shit. Oh, I got to stop immediately. I will follow the car's instructions and stop immediately. Even though I'm kind of on the wrong side of the road here, but okay. Well, I think this is usually. Wait, I can still drive. What? That was a weird. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's still go. I don't know how long this message is supposed to last until the car stops, but drive will be deactivated. Okay, it's probably gonna go into neutral, right? But then when? I can still drive apparently, but it could mean that we are very close to the end now.
But this is strange because I still have around 45% power limit. Isn't it supposed to drop all the way until like 10% until it dies? Okay, we just turn around and now we're down to 4 bars left. Okay, maybe we need to go until it's 1 bar left then. But it claims that we need to stop immediately, but well, it can still go. Okay. I'm supposed to stop over there soon. I mean, that's my ideal die point, but what if I floor it? I mean, there's still power here. Okay, I'll just keep going then. Uh-oh, that came really sudden. Suddenly, everything is red. Okay, guess we just have to stop here then. There's a bus stop. That came really sudden. Okay, in case the bus will pull out, I'll go slightly further out here. Okay, so it seems like they stopped immediately. It wasn't just right away. Yeah, you see, it went into neutral here. So that was quite sudden, from 4 bars until boom, dead. So that is not good. Okay, if I put the car in park, all right. Let me test something then. Okay, can we do this? Stop the car. Okay, 4.3 kilometers. And let me try to estimate 4.3 kilometers. And oh yeah, it doesn't show you until you start it. We have to kind of there, 17 watt-hour per kilometer. Okay, I tried to calculate buffer. Okay, only 0.7 kilowatt-hour buffer, but let me try. If I start the car and I restart it, can I then go into drive? Oh, you can! But then how far? Oh, this is kind of risky movement. Because I could maybe move just a couple of meters and then it dies again. Okay. I'm not sure if I should try this. But it seems that you can reposition the car, but it's a bit scary now. So I'm gonna stop here and bail out. Okay, actually, I want to try to move because it is semi-busy on this road. But if I drive further up here, it should not be that busy. But do I have enough power? Do I dare to go? So you can reposition at least once. But now I just want to go real slow and just at least clear this hill. But again, this stretch we should have way less traffic than the previous stretch. Okay, but then how far can you actually go then before it stops again? We'll see. Just keep driving. So maybe the buffer is actually, well, I mean, like the hard buffer is more than 0.7. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, that's it. Just a little reposition. I need to see. I'm gonna place myself. There's a little pocket here where I always stop. Let's see, here, yeah. And how they always end up here. I don't know, man. I have no idea. But here, there's slightly more space here. So I can just tuck myself like this. Okay, you see now I have no power, okay? So then let's try again. And if we stop the car, look for the contactors open, and then try again. Wait, stop. Wait. Push the brake, start again. Okay, so it is in ready state. It claims. Oh, you can reposition again. Okay, but I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna try this, but I think this is good enough. Now we are at least on the spot we want to be. Okay, the taxi parking light is on, and you see now it's pitch dark. Well, not pitch dark, but quite dark. So that's why we wanna make that thumbnail earlier. But ta-da! I present to you the production. We have 2 times EcoFlow. This is first gen Delta Pro. Yeah, there's Delta 3 now with LFP, so this is actually getting kind of old. And then we have in here, okay, let's get cracking. Okay, so here's the setup. We have 2 lights there. We have the EcoFlow, the master battery and the slave battery up and running. The slave battery is feeding the master with 900 watts and it's outputting 1.7 kilowatt only. What the heck, man? We have the charging cable here from eVito. Wait, it's wrong way, the other way here. And you can see here that you see it's set to to 10 amp, but it's pulling only 7 amps. What the heck, man? This is probably the slowest I've seen ever. Holy macaroni, this is gonna take a while. Shit, man. Let me get inside the car and see what's going on now. Okay. Oh, you probably don't need the hazard lights. I think I need to fire up some stuff here to see. Well, actually, now we have the headlights here on. Not sure if I want that. Okay, but it's kind of silly. I need to just fire up the car just to see some battery status. Yeah, it's pulling only 1.7 kilowatt. Damn, this is slow. End up charging Thursday. Is that Thursday next week? Shit. We've been charging for a while. We have 1% now. That should be enough to get us to the charger. See here. The charger is only 2.5 kilometers away, roughly here. The Kempower. Why is it so slow? Let go. Okay, you cannot find. What the heck is this shit? Yeah, is it 2.5 kilometers away? Okay, let's go for it. The master battery is down to 17%. The slave battery is still at 71%. And then if you look here on the charging cable thing, let me see. They've been charging for 46 minutes, putting through 1.25 kilowatt hour. So after losses, should be at least 1 kilowatt hour going into the battery. Okay, let's pack and leave then. Fire it up. Power limit, okay. Seems to be good. We have the red turtle, but that's fine. Now I just need to maneuver into the right direction. Because normally I run out of juice in the right direction, but this time I actually had to go kind of in the wrong way. Well, the car feels kind of sluggish, but I mean, as long as we have 1 kilometer of range and 1% plus the buffer below 0, then we should be able to make it, right? Okay, this is always kind of exciting. Been charging for 45 minutes. Should be enough, I hope. Okay, so I'm not sure how the car determines things about how much power we have left and so on. But last time we had 4 bars left of the power limit when it died. So as long as it's 5, I guess it's fine, but I mean, it's not good that it suddenly dies with 4 bars left. You just need to know that, okay, 4 bars left, that is the end. Yeah, don't expect 1 or 2 bars left before it dies. All right, just gonna build up some momentum here. Go down the hill, build up speed. I mean, in general, if you demand more power and voltage drops, then that could usually trigger the shutdown. But as long as you don't demand too much power, you can see on the meter here that I tend to slow down in the uphill and don't demand too much power. So then the car could survive longer before it shuts down. But if you try to floor it, then it could shut down faster. Come on. But it feels kind of sluggish. Even up the hills now, it feels a bit sluggish. Oh, come on. Oh, just want to take it easy. This is why we take this route, because it's Power drive, reduce power. Oh, what the heck is that? Huh? Come on, are we gonna, dude? We're not gonna make it. Come on. I mean, it's not that final warning or whatever yet, right? So we can still go for it. Okay, come on. It's just a red turtle. Okay, but that's fine, right? That's fine, right? We have the last uphill. I mean, I made sure that I charged long enough so we can go for it. Don't want to just die in the middle of the curve or something. That could be kind of scary. Come on, the last hill. But it's a hill and a bend, which is a bit scary. If we stop at the bend here. Uh oh, come on, come on, come on. How is it going here? Okay, I just want to take it real easy now. Come on. Uh oh. Climb it! Climb it, come on! Still going, still going. Almost there. Still more uphill. This is the scary part, there's still more uphill, man. The uphills won't stop, come on. 0%, 0 kilometer now. Oh, seems like we cleared it. Whew, all right. Well, it ain't over until it's over, right? Until we are at the Kempower. Okay. Yeah, from here it should be safe-ish because it's a downhill. Unless it dies right at the gas station there. Who knows, right? But there is no final warning yet. Just a red turtle, but that's fine. You kind of need to know what all the signals mean. But yeah, here it is. Sanctuary. Oh, all right. Let me get one of the Kempower. Oh yeah. Wait, let me see. Charge port on the left side with the right side, not the right side with the wrong side. I can take this charger here. Oh yeah. Oh, we made it. Oh yeah, we're charging now. Let me check something here. Can I preheat? Or will it claim that the state of charge is too? Okay. It's kind of currently available. Charge high. Okay. I mean, why not? We are at the high power charger right now. We should be able to okay, let me do this then. Start the car. I just want some heat in here. All right, there, blower setting 1. Automatisch. Yeah, okay, alles gut. Let's check outside. Boom, maximum speed immediately. 300 amp, that's the limit. And then 343 volts. Okay, all good. So the car does most things right. We see power limit in the display, that's good. I can also feel it and it's gradually dropping, that's good. And then eventually there'll be some turtle mode, okay, that's fine. But then the final warning came a bit early. It's just like, okay, when you have 4 bars left, that is the end, not 1 bar left like I was expecting it. But then you also had that final warning, which is long enough so you can maneuver, you know, get in a safe place. But then even if you disobey that, you can still restart a couple of times and still re-maneuver. But then you better get charging. So, I mean, it does most things right, but it's not perfect, but one of the better I tried. So now I know what is gonna happen with the EQC, or the EQV or the eVito. At least those have the same battery. And they actually behave similar to other Mercedes when I think about this. So that's gonna be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.